Oh, save. Oh, another one. Down to 9 now. But
let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So once again, the weather has beaten the football. I was meant to be at the world's oldest derby tonight, however, that has been beaten by the weather. It was Hallam FC versus Sheffield FC, but nevertheless, I have found another game. But that's not before another postponement. It was meant to be Durham District versus Wakefield instead, but that got called off. However, I am looking forward to this one. It's a ground I was meant to go to on Saturday, and they are playing another team where I was planning on going to on Saturday, but the weather beat them both on Saturday, but they haven't this time. They went to Sandy Lane for some Central Midlands League Premier Division North action. We've got Worksop Town Reserves taking on Hatfield Town. So, as per usual, we've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as match day vlog itself. I have been a new ground on the channel for this season. We are going to rate the ground, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's have some info on both teams. Starting with home team Worksop, they are currently bang in the middle of the table in 9th place at 17 teams, and in their last result they had a massive 7-0 win against Gladwell. So as of now they've currently won 2 games in a row and they are unbeaten in their last 3. And as for Hatfield Town, they are a few places above Worksop, currently in 5th place, kind of battling out for the best of the rest as Donnysea and Dinnington have pulled away a bit. And in their last game, they had a 4-2 away win at Bloodworth Welfare, who I watched on Saturday against Donnysea. So if you want to check that video out, it is just a couple of videos back. So they're also unbeaten in 3 games, with a draw in between 2 wins. So like I say, both teams unbeaten in 3. It should be an interesting contest. So these two have already met this season, and I'm really hoping it is going to be a similar game to what it was last time, with it being a 4-4 draw in the game at Hatfield. So I think that brings me on to my prediction for today's game then. So Hatfield are 4 places above, and like I say, both unbeaten in 3, but I think Hatfield are going to be a bit stronger, and I think we're going to beat Worksop tonight. So I'm going for Worksop Town 0, Hatfield Town 2. So that's my prediction for today then. So it's my second visit to Sandy Lane. Last time I went, it were with Rossington Main against Worksop's first team, and it weren't best memories. Worksop won 9-0 with 7-0 up at half time. So looking forward to coming back as a neutral and kind of having no the result not really mattering to me, and just looking forward to checking it out. I've heard they've changed a few things since I last went, so looking forward to seeing that, and you guys are going to come along with me. So it's about time to head to the ground. But just before we do, please make sure, if you haven't already, you subscribe to the channel and drop the video a like, whether you're an old or new viewer. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video. Can we hit that? I'm sure we can, and you guys can help me. So now that that's out of the way, I think it's time to head to the ground. So without further ado, let's head over to Sandy Lane and see how today's game goes. That's one of the best players I've ever seen. Look at that. Oh.
Ah, right. Oh.
Jamie, well done.
Nice.
Go again, Jamie, well done. Go on, Jamie.
Oh.
Hey, Sammy. Go on, Jamie.
Okay. Nice. Save.
Well done, Rusty.
Oh, nice. Oh, finish. Oh. Oh. Sim. Shot. Ooh, decent face off. Good one. Oof. Oh, save. Third time lucky. Yeah, we'll definitely get a few back now. True.
Never get a penalty.
Does he get it?
You can't.
Oof.
He's never get a penalty for that. is
No. That's poor.
it? Yeah.
That's poor. I know. 3-2 in Hatfield. Got one in the sin bin. So we'll have 10 men for the next 10 minutes. Oh,
Another one.
down to 9 now. Another one in sin bin. Oh, I forgot. Oh, good save. Come out with this there. Charlotte. Oh. Oof. Nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, free header. Full time, 3-2 to Hatfield.
Oh, there we go. Ref's getting someone else.
Oh.
Okay, so I've just got back from the match. At full time, it finished Worksop Town reserves 2, Hatfield Town 3, and that were an interesting match. A very entertaining one, to be fair. A very back and forth one. Both teams having spells where, you know, they had the upper hand and it kept switching, stuff like that. Worksop definitely started the better of the teams and went 1-0 up, but then Hatfield completely turned it around later into the first half and scored 2 goals to make it 2-1, and then, like I say, their quality kind of shone through, and yeah, they had the better of most of the rest of that half and the second half as well. And they got another goal to make it 3-1, and then last 20 minutes or so, it started to change. Hatfield had 2 players at sin binned pretty much at once, so we're down to 9 men for a lot of it. Conceded a penalty, which I didn't think were a penalty at all. I think he tripped over his own feet, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, Worksop converted to make it 3-2, and since around that time, Worksop finished the better team in my opinion. We had a few good chances. Keeper made a great save to keep him out, and we could have easily got themselves back into it, but it weren't to be in the end for Worksop, and Hatfield get a very, very good win. Against a good young Worksop team. And very entertaining game. Like I say, very back and forth. Like I said, both teams having spells where they were on top. And a good game all in all in very, very foggy conditions. It was hard to film at the time, it was hard to pick up. It kept going out of focus because it was that foggy and stuff like that. So hopefully, I've not watched it back yet, so hopefully the video has turned out okay. It were quite good to watch with there because the fog kept moving all over the pitch, like it'd be in one section, then it'd be another. It were very, very weird conditions and a very foggy drive back. But nevertheless, a really good game of football and a good visit to Worksop. Like I say, it's been a while since I've visited, about 2.5 years since my last visit, to say how local the club actually is. And there's been some big improvements made to it as well, and it looks really good. So, like I say, a big part of this channel is Rate the Ground, so I think that's what we need to do. So finally for this video, let's get into Rate the Ground. Okay, it's time for Rate the Ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we'll do is each time we visit a new ground in the season, we'll give them a rating on 5 different categories. So we've got pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put them into a table of all the other grounds we have visited this season. So this time it is the turn of Worksop Town's reserves. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Okay, so for these ones, I'm going to base it on Worksop Town reserves because, like I say, Worksop Town play in Step 3 and non-league. Worksop Town reserves are in Step 7, so we're going to base it all compared to Step 7. So we're going to start off with the pre-match events, what it's there to do before the match. So, like I say, with non-league, this is mainly going to be their clubhouse, and I was really impressed with Worksop's clubhouse. It's really, really nicely well done. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it looked like this when I last came. It looks massively improved, and I'm a big fan of it. It looks really, really nice. You've got lots of different, seating. You've got some booths, plenty of space as well for, even like the first team when it's absolutely packed. And yeah, really modern facilities. And yeah, very, very impressed with this. So in terms of Step 7, it's going to get a high score here. It's going to get a 4.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got catering. So Worksop, they usually have like their main kind of food bit open, but we didn't for the reserves. So it kind of like a cafe, just kind of like stuff at the side of the bar. There weren't really a lot of choice with there. I wasn't eating today because I'd eaten before I came. But yeah, in terms of food, not a great deal of selection compared to when the first team played. Drinks-wise, though, they had absolutely loads, decent prices as well, and the staff were all lovely and friendly. So drinks that were spot on. Food, like I said, they didn't have the main thing open, so I've got to go with that in mind. So in terms of catering, it's going to get a 2.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and for Step 7, it is a superb ground. Like I say, they're constantly improving it as well. There's new developments in it every time I visit. And yeah, really, really impressed. Really modern, with a sense of a history around the place as well. I'm a big fan of it, and for Step 7, you're not going to get much better than this. So therefore, it's going to get 5 out of 5. Next up, we've got atmosphere, and there weren't really any atmosphere, to be honest with you. It's just one of the things, like I say, it is a reserve game, really foggy, so, visibility weren't the best around the ground, and yeah, like I say, it weren't packed, so you're not going to expect that good of atmosphere, to be fair. So in terms of atmosphere, it's going to get a 1.5 out of 5. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. It's been a good day, to be fair. A very good game of football. Enjoyed it in the fog. Very back and forth game. Enjoyed looking around the clubhouse. And I enjoy coming back here, to be fair. It's been too long since I've been back, and I enjoy my visit. So in terms of overall enjoyment, it is going to get a 3 out of 5. So this gives Worksop Town reserves a total score of 16.5 out of 25, which puts them into 22nd place in the table. So level with quite a few teams on 16.5. So the deciding factor, if that is the case, is overall enjoyment. And as you can see, there's a few teams who have also got 3 for overall enjoyment. So the next deciding factor is the ground, and that puts Worksop where they are in the table. So yeah, pretty much halfway for Worksop, so not bad at all. And that's a reserve team as well. But like I say, I'd be very surprised if I don't get to a first team match this season, especially, like I say, nice local one to me and a 4G pitch as well. So, very good chance I will get to see the first team as well, which hopefully I will, because I do enjoy my visits to Worksop. So if I do, I'll do a separate one for the first team. But yeah, enjoy my visit today. Got to see a good game, 5 goals, a lot of missed, and a couple of sin bins as well. So yeah, until the next video, that is me done here. So I'm going to leave the video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're around here, please subscribe to the channel and drop video a like, whether you're an old or new viewer. Like I said before, let's aim for 30 likes on this video, and you can help me do that by pressing that thumbs up button. And also remember to follow my social media, Adam Gittings PT, on pretty much everything. So in terms of matches, we've actually got a bit of a break. So the next match isn't going to be for a week on a Saturday, which is Doncaster Rovers versus Harrogate Town, because I'm going on holiday from Thursday to Thursday. But I will have a video out on the Friday, which is going to be Gillingham versus Doncaster Rovers match preview. So until the next video, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.